everyone, my name is Sarah Wisniak and I'm going to be a video vlogger for The Prospect. And before I get into this video, which is going to explain what I'm going to be doing with my videos, I just kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. So in the fall, I'm going to be a freshman at the University of Connecticut where I will be studying political science, and then my sophomore year, I hope to declare a second major in journalism, but that's still a little bit up in the air. I run a college admissions blog, which has a pretty decent following. It is actually how I found out about The Prospect, which I also want to mention. Thank you to everybody on the Prospect staff for letting me come on, giving me this opportunity to make videos for y'all. I am so pumped for this, like you have no idea. So how this is going to work is I will be making a video relating to something about my life that also has to do with college. And I will then follow that up with a short blog post about the video, going more in depth and covering things that I couldn't cover in the video because I don't really plan on making these videos super long, except for this one, because this one more so has to do with my feelings about graduating. I graduated June 27th, and that's kind of crazy, but I guess I should mention now that I live in Connecticut and we had quite a few snow days, and by quite a few I mean that my district had 12 this year. So we had some time added on to our school year and I couldn't do anything about it, but I graduated, I did it, I'm happy, and now here are my thoughts on graduating because I lived in this town my whole entire life and parting with it is very personal to me because this is where I grew. This is where I became the person I am today, and this is how I figured that I should leave my mark on this world, all thanks to this town in some weird way, shape, or form. So as I said, I have lived in this town my whole entire life. My parents built this house years and years before I was born, and I am 17 years old. I am a late baby. I was born in October. So I entered the school system at the age of 4. It's pretty bittersweet. A lot of the people I graduated with I've known since preschool even. My classes have always been very small, so I've gotten a chance to know a lot of people. I guess I should give some quick background on my town. I live in a town that has about 17,000 people in it, and next year I'm going to a school that has 17,000 undergraduates in it. So making that jump from a town that is primarily old people, because that is what the majority of my town is made up of, to a school of all like 17 to 20 something year olds, that's crazy. That's gonna be nuts. And that's exciting, I have to say. It's gonna be one heck of a time. It's also kind of scary making the leap from a town like this to a school like that. That's absolutely humongous. My school has approximately 752 people in it. By approximately, I mean that's the literal number. I graduated with about 180 students, and it's been one heck of a ride. I'm excited to see what the world has to offer me because in the community that I've grown up in, I have been very sheltered. That I will totally admit to 100%. A lot of the things that the students in neighboring schools go through, I have never had to deal with, and I have been very blessed by that, but at the same time, I want to know what it's like to live in different cultures and experience those cultures and get to know different types of places and see the world. That's one of the main things that I want to do in life is get to know everything. I don't want to be blinded by what I've grown up with. So I think that college is definitely going to give me that experience. I plan on studying abroad. I plan on joining a bunch of different organizations. It's been real. I have gone through a bunch of different friend groups throughout my time here, like every person does. And in some instances, it's been difficult because I've had to constantly readjust my friend groups and get along with different types of people, but that's also helped me in the end because now I know that I can get along with a bunch of different types of people, and that's not something I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid to meet new people. So that's why I'm really looking forward to college, because I can meet new people like that, and I have no problem with it. But graduating, it still hasn't hit me yet that I've graduated. Like, I know that I've walked down the aisle to graduate. I've gotten my diploma. I've shaken the hands of all my fellow Board of Ed members and my principal, and I've taken my picture and I've thrown my hat up in the air, and then I've taken all of my pictures with my family members, and I went to the all-night grad party afterwards at my local YMCA, and I had a great time with my classmates there. But it still hasn't really dawned on me that next year I'm not going back to the same place. And as wonderful of a feeling that it is to not know that I don't have summer homework this year for the first time in my life, it's really weird to know that it's over, and it really hasn't sunk in yet for me, and it probably won't sink in for me until I'm moving into college, which is in about a month and a half. I've realized that from high school I've grown a lot, and I would not, like I said before, be the same person I am today had I not gone through a lot of the experiences that I have gone through in high school. And for those things, I will forever be happy that I went through them. And I can honestly say that, as much as I joke around about it, there's nothing that I regret from high school. Nothing that I did. There's nothing that I regret in my past 17 years, really, that matters a whole lot. I'm excited to grow, and I'm excited to learn in college, and I'm really excited to have the opportunity to build my future with this website and with a bunch of other different organizations, and I'm so happy to see what the world has. And I feel now that I've graduated, I'm able to spread my wings, and I'm able to go off into the world and take what I've learned at my school and in my town and with these people all around me, and how much I've grown from it, and translate that into becoming a better person and doing what I think is right in the world and doing what I think I need to be doing in the world. So to that, thank you to my school system. I am a very sentimental person, so I didn't cry at graduation, which was kind of one of the weirder moments. I thought I was going to be bawling, and I even gave the kid I walked with the pre-talk beforehand saying, I'm sorry if I cry, it just will happen, and it won't be hysterical, but it'll be emotional. Oh, will it be emotional? And it wasn't. And I think that's because I have realized that it's time for me to go and do what I need to do in the world. It just hasn't fully sunk in that I don't have the same surroundings, and I am free. I can go now and I can do it. Nonetheless, this is an introduction to my videos. I plan on covering pre-college things, like what I'm bringing to my dorm, which I don't find out until the end of July, how I plan on saying goodbye to my friends, how I plan on decorating my room, and then what I'm going to do once the school year comes is I'm going to be making a video every week about something that I've gone through in college in ways that I could either make that better, ways that I could help all of you make your experiences better, or just things that maybe I think you could all use a little bit more information on. And I am so excited to have this opportunity. I cannot say that enough. And welcome to my vlogging series. We're graduating.
Oh yeah, I'm walking.
Sarah Kate Vivian.